With all the headlines about commissions, lawsuits, and rule changes, a lot of home buyers are walking into home shopping completely confused about who pays what. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what a realtor really costs you as a buyer and what you should never assume. If you're thinking about buying a home, you're probably wondering, how much does a realtor actually cost you as a buyer? In many transactions, buyers don't pay their realtors directly. Traditionally, the seller pays the total commission at closing, and that commission is then split between the two agents. That means buyers can often hire and use an agent without writing a separate check for them. However, that does not mean buyers should ignore how commissions work, especially when the seller is not paying. Understanding the structure is more important now than ever. Realtor commissions are typically calculated as a percentage of the home's sale price. While the percentage can vary by market and agreement, it's often around 5 or 6%. That total commission is paid by the seller and divided between both agents involved in the transaction. So while the cost is built into the transaction, buyers usually benefit from professional guidance without direct out-of-pocket expense. Let's cover what has changed. Recent legal decisions and policy updates have increased transparency around agent compensation. Buyers are now more likely to sign a buyer-broker agreement that clearly explains how their agent is paid. Here's what buyers should understand. Sellers may still offer compensation to buyer agents. Realtor fees are negotiable. And in some cases, buyers may agree to pay part or all of their agent's fee if the seller does not contribute. The key is knowing this up front so there's no surprises later. If this video is helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. As a realtor, let me say this. Buyers can discuss fees with their agent and agree on terms that make sense for both sides. If the seller offers compensation, that amount is typically applied first. If it does not fully cover the agreed fee, the buyer may be responsible for the difference depending on the contract. So is using a realtor still worth it? The answer, yes. A skilled buyer's agent helps with finding and evaluating homes, understanding pricing and market conditions, writing competitive offers, negotiating repairs and terms, managing deadlines and paperwork, and protecting your interests throughout the transaction. Even if there's a scenario where a buyer pays something out of pocket, the value of representation often outweighs the cost. Before signing any agreement, buyers should ask how your agent is compensated, review the buyer-broker agreement carefully, understand what happens if the seller does not offer compensation, confirm whether any fees are negotiable, and decide how long you're committed to working with your agent. A good realtor will explain everything clearly and make sure you're comfortable before moving forward. Here are my final thoughts. How much a realtor costs a home buyer depends on the structure of the deal, the market, and the agreement you sign. In many cases, buyers still don't pay their agent directly, but transparency is key. Understanding how commissions work helps you make informed decisions and avoid confusion during the home buying process. For more home buying and real estate insights, visit mortgageresearch.com. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. We're always glad to help. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to buying with clarity and confidence.